Hey guys, week 12 is a wrap, and it was a doozy, wasn't it? Recorded this a couple times, but it's too damn long, and you guys don't want to sit through all that yapping. So let's just get to it. Mythic 4 out of 9, heroic 9 out of 9, normal 9 out of 9. Firstly, I'd like to start off with I'm very proud of where we're at. We say this every week, and it's not just bullshit. We're 4 out of 9 mythic. This is where we thought where our expectations were as for the leadership team. This is where we thought we were going to land. Now we are expected to surpass that. Okay? We're at least we're definitely gonna be taking down dragons. We're definitely gonna be taking down paladins. It is gonna be a bit of a progression wall, but I am confident that we'll be able to take it down. If we do that, I'm told Illyria is easier. Still, we have only have so much time. We also have a new raid coming out in a week from tomorrow, I believe it was, Sporefall. So we got that one, and that one's gonna have flexible mythic rating sizes. So we'll be able to bring everybody who wants it. That is going to hold a mythic rating standard. Should be able to go. No more of this sit in our friends bullshit. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. That's why I did this medium today. So we came from a guild that had its ups and downs. And its ups were glorious. Its downs were down. While we made our own guild. And when we brought a guild over here, when we brought ourselves over here, we wanted to bring that community feel that we loved so much from him. Damn, did they have a good community. This guild has a feeling that I've not felt since Wrath of the Lich King. While I may say that Dimensius was one of my favorite raids to progress, it was with you guys that I progressed it with. That was the birth of the Metal Lords. In Mythic, we unfortunately have to ask some of our friends to sit behind. And in doing so, they are enabling our 20-man team to have a roster greater than 20. So that if we have somebody that's sick or going to take photos at a wedding, looking at you, you know what I'm talking about. We have people that can sub in. Thank you to those people who are flexible in coming in and going in as we need. We appreciate that. And to show that appreciation, the officer team is doing our damnedest to make sure that we are giving you guys every opportunity to reach for glory with the rest of the team. We need to be able to accommodate people that are watching from the sidelines. And I know you guys know that. I know you guys want to help your friends. But these people would have to pug without it. And it's so much more fun to do it with your friends in a guild. We had asked a couple people to sit by. One of them requested to stick around so that they could get their guaranteed gaze or their bonus roll. We accommodated that. The other one was glad to sit down, and thank you so much for that. And because we had we were accommodating that the other individual, we had to ask for volunteers to sit because everything else that everyone else that we had in there either needed CE, still hadn't gotten a chance at gaze, or like we needed it for the composition. So like a shaman on each side, a monk on each side, and a DK on each side, and then 4 healers. That was like the crux of it, and then buffs, right? Buffs to a lower extent. But anyway, the only one to volunteer was Williams, our highest DPS, with all of the utility that a Death Knight brings. If Williams was with us, we would have killed it a bit faster. But you guys all know the fight. We've done this for 12 weeks now. There was no doubt in my mind that we'd be able to kill it, even with pugs. And yet frustrations grew. People made mistakes. Frustrations increased mistakes. And your raid leader didn't even know one of the mechanics. I wasn't there in the initial explanation of the fights, and I didn't do proper research because I was focusing on learning dragons in and out. So my apologies for that. That could have been more clear. But we made that work. And, well, if you don't know something, teach it. Now I know that fight in and out. All right. Thank you for all your suggestions. Complaints have been heard. Questions have been answered. Please continue to give us those comments. Especially like if you're going to be doing it during raid, make sure you are using the officer team as an outlet for that. Not the active raid leader. You guys all did a very good job of that at the last raid, and I appreciate that. It allows the raid leader to be able to more easily maintain a good vibe for the raid. Obviously the vibes for this last raid was not at its peak, but I mean, we managed and we got the bosses down. Yeah, so going forward, continue doing that, and just try to realize that, or keep with the understanding that we are trying our best to make sure that we're making the best decisions for the guild, and we have included non-officers in our war planning channel, which has all of the information that we are going to be that we use for planning the raids for the following week. And then we discuss ongoing raid content in there as well, and ask what people think, do polls, that sort of thing. So thank you to the quartermasters who are participating in that. That's greatly appreciated. Your input is invaluable. I mean that. So again, just please understand that we are trying to be as transparent as possible. While we do have things to work on, as far as like, for example, making sure that you guys know when we're going to be focusing on trying to get people achievements rather than trying to kill quickly. That's something that I need to be able to verbalize a bit better in our planning announcements. So, and you guys also should make sure that you are keeping an eye on the announcements as well, because I'll try to be a bit more clear on those. Going forward into week 13, our plan is to continue on with doing our Thursday heroic run, Beers and Bosses with Grim. So bring your degenerate selves over to that on Thursday. Bring an alt if you like, and start killing some bosses with us. I will likely be there late again. Thursdays are very difficult for me to attend, but I will try. And then on Saturday, we'll be moving over to Glory of the Midnight Raider achievement. This is where we're going to be pushing in normal to do all the achievements for each boss for each of the 3 raids, and go for the mount. I think you get a title from it too. So yeah, you get the title Glory of the Mythic Raider, I believe. That might just be the achievement. I don't know. That one is likely going to be a mixture of leading between Kaz and I. We may take turns on the bosses. Kaz and I have to talk about that still, but that's the plan for Saturday. Afterwards, so I'm hoping to run Mythic Chim. So the focus is going to be Glory of the Midnight Raider, and then I'm going to try to do Chim, even if it means I'm going to have to pug it. But I'm told that the achievement run only takes about an hour, so we're gonna have plenty of time after that world tour is complete to advance into Mythic Chimmy. So this would be the Mythic team. The Saturday Mythic team, if you have that role, feel free to save your lockouts for that. And we'll go ahead and blast Shim. Try to get it down as fast as we can. All right, guys. That's all I had. Appreciate you taking a look at this. I'm done yapping. My throat's done tickling. So, yeah, I'll see you guys on Azeroth.